Yes, good morning, dear students. Just today I will continue one more lecture, right? So that is about some of the students still they are confused with the graphs. So already I discussed those graphs in CBSE itself. Still some of the students are confused with the. So just I am going to discuss with you graphs now. So before that, just I want to tell to you about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Uniform and non-uniform. Right? So for that just I will take one example. Understand? So here one car is there. Understand? Here one car is there. So this car is moving for 20 km per hour for 10 seconds and for 40 km hour for 20 seconds and for 60 km per hour for 40 seconds. 60 km per hour. But I am taking one more car, right? So this car is moving with 10 km per hour for 2 seconds, right? And 14 km per hour for 5 seconds, right? And 16 km per hour for 16 seconds. Right? It is actually you have to assume in the form of kilometer per hour I given. You have to assume it is a displacement and you have to assume it is a time. See, uniform or non-uniform. An object covers equal displacements with equal intervals of time is said to be uniform motion. Is said to be uniform motion. An object covers equal displacements with equal intervals of time. And from 40 to 20, what is the difference? 20. And for 60 to 40, what is the difference? 20. And for 20 to 10, what is the difference? 10. For 40 to 20, so here you can take it is a 30 seconds, right? So what is the difference? Here it is also 10 seconds. So it is nothing but an object covers equal displacement with equal intervals of time, then it is said to be uniform motion. You can take it is a 10 to 14, what is the difference? 4. And 16 to 14, it is what is the difference? 2. Right? And for example, if you take here 5 to 2, 3 and 6 to 5. So an object covers unequal displacement. Of course, if you take here equal intervals of time also, it is nothing but 4 and second. An object covers unequal displacement with equal intervals of time or equal displacement with unequal intervals of time, then that body is said to be non-uniform motion. Then that body is said to be non-uniform motion. So I think everyone know clear up to this. So now just I will make as a graphs, right? Here there are three different nature of graphs is there. One is SC graph, one is VT graph, one is AT graph. Yes, ST graph, right? ST graph. Yes, you can choose it is a displacement. And another one is what? VT graph. T into V. We can assume velocity. And another one what? AT graph. AT graph. So for being actually in physics, for a nature of graphs, just we can calculate only two values. Maximum, not only maximum, 100% we can calculate only two values. One is area of the graph, one is the slope of the graph, right? So how we can calculate area of the graph and how we can calculate slope of the graph, just I will discuss with you, right? Yes. And see, area of the graph. Area means length and breadth. Area means length and breadth. That gives the area of the graph. Length and breadth. And the next slope. Slope means to determine slope we can choose two different methods. And maximum cases in CBSE we choose only one case, that is about y coordinate by x coordinate. That is the slope for any graph. But in foundation, we can choose another method also. How we can calculate a slope for two different lines given for this graph? How we can calculate slope, and which slope is greater and which slope is small, right? So that we can discuss today. Slope is nothing but y coordinate by x coordinate, y coordinate by x coordinate. This is the first method. And second method now I am going to discuss with you, right? Yes. So first I am taking, this is a t, this is a velocity. So just I am taking two lines. It is A, it is a B. The question is, which slope is greater? Which slope is greater in VT graph? How we can decide? Here also you can change, you can choose y coordinate by x coordinate. Here also you can choose y coordinate by, for both lines y is same and x is same. Right or not? Of course, may be different also. But that another method I don't know. First, we can made an angle for two lines. How we can made an angle? How we can made an angle means angle made by particular line with the axis. That is the angle we can construct. How we can construct angle? Angle made by that line with a particular axis we call, that is a construction of angle. So for example, I am choosing this is a theta 1, right? Now for this line, angle made by this line with a particular axis, with the x axis. That is the construction of angle. It is a theta. So if you see, comparing to this, so this is a very much angle, right or not? So then here theta 2 is greater than theta 1. Then theta 2 is nothing but A. Then A is greater than B. This is the one method. In this second method also, two more methods is there, right? Yes. You got it this? I hope everyone got it this. Yes. Next, in this method itself, I am choosing one more method. How it is means, see. So here I am taking one angle, here I am taking one line, another line. So for this line, you can choose any one point. From that point, just you can draw a tangent. How we can draw a tangent? Tangent means we can draw a particular line, but it touches only that point. So for example, I am drawing a tangent like this, right? It only just touches this point, and with that line, just you can draw a line from that point parallel to the x-axis. Understand? Then it is a theta 1. At the same point, you can take one more point, and you can draw again one tangent. So it is what? Theta 2. See, from here to here also, theta 2 is greater than theta 1. See, this angle covered by first line, angle covered by second line. So it is nothing but like this, and you can take one more line like this. So comparing to this is a theta. So it is a theta 3, theta 2, theta 1. So here theta 3 greater than theta 2 greater than theta 1. If you take C, A, B. So C is greater than, A is greater than B. So this is a slope can determine by second method. So now any problem they will give related to this slope, you can confirm, you can solve this model of problem also. I hope. Right. Next, right? Yes. I am choosing time displacement, right? See, it is what starting from origin. For example, here 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and here 4 meter, 8 meter, second, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. See, for 2 seconds, what is the displacement? 4 meter. For 4 seconds, what is the displacement? 8. For 6 seconds, what is the displacement? 1. So for 6, 80. So for 20. Right? So here nothing but an object covers equal displacements with equal intervals of time. We said it is a uniform velocity. So this graph is starting from straight line. Then we can say that it is a uniform motion. But it is increasing velocity. The body increases its velocity. For example, I am doing like this. It is what? It is a non-uniform motion. It is a non-uniform motion. Say for 2 seconds it will be here. For 4 seconds it will be here. So there is no equal intervals of time. Of course, some of the equal intervals of time is there. See, for example, I will show you here. See, say 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16. See, for 0 it is 0 only. For 2 exactly you can define. For 2 it is sum of the 5. For 4 it is sum of the 8.1 like that. For 6 it is sum of 1. Right? So for 8 it is something 39. So here nothing is there. In object covers equal intervals of time with unequal displacement, or an object covers unequal displacement with equal intervals of time, then we can say that it is a non-uniform motion or non-uniform velocity. So but if you see here, it is nothing but it is a time, so it is a velocity. So we can say that it is of course uniform motion with a decreasing velocity. It is also straight line like this, but it is a reverse. One of the students from 9th class today she was asking me, sir, why it is a uniform motion? It is compulsory uniform motion, but it is a decreasing with velocity. An object decreases its velocity the particular interval of. This is about the displacement time graph. Right? Yes. Uniform velocity with a decreasing velocity with uniform motion and a non-uniform motion. And remaining graphs I will discuss with next class. Thank you.